Oh man, what's up, fight fans? What's going on off the early morning mission, live from the DMV? What's up with you? Y'all know me, man. It's your homie, main man, made man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Man, this joint just went live on me, like really accidentally. I was not prepared. It just instantly went live, but it's all good. The show must go on. So, word on the curb, ladies and gentlemen, word on the curb is, grand rising to everybody, by the way. But word on the curb is that the IBF is now threatening to strip Canelo Alvarez if he does not make a fight with the mandatory challenger and Sergey Derevyanchenko. You know what I'm saying? Now, here we go back down this road again with this IBF strap, and this is something that I have been recently talking about in a video, and that is how Canelo Alvarez is not qualified to hold all of these titles but for so long. And this is why I had to change my stance on, I would rather see Canelo Alvarez go straight after Demetrius Andrade and go after that last remaining title. That way at least we can get us the undisputed middleweight champion, a guy with all the belts, you know what I mean? But in this case, where the IBF is now threatening to strip Canelo Alvarez unless he faces the mandatory challenger, and we all know how the IBF gets down. They don't play around when it comes to their mandatories. And they're basically saying that, they basically let Canelo and his camp know this about 6 weeks ago. And they've been knowing for the previous 6 weeks that they have an IBF mandatory. And this is why I'm wondering now, like we hear in the talks of Canelo Alvarez wanting to face Sergey Kovalev. We hear him basically trying to freeze out Gennady Golovkin. And also there's some talks of Jaime Munguia, everybody else except Demetrius Andrade and Gennady Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and it's news out that DAZN has approved for Canelo Alvarez to go and face Sergey Kovalev, and also Canelo Alvarez has offered Sergey Kovalev more money because word has got out that Sergey Kovalev has to pay his mandatory challenger in Anthony Yarde step-aside money, and also he has to pay his co-promoter Bob Arum also some sort of money for backing out of that fight. So basically, Sergey Kovalev got a lot of extra money to ditch out in order for him to get him into a fight. And this is why I don't understand about Canelo. Like, why jump through all of these hurdles to get Sergey Kovalev in the ring? Go up, but 2 weight classes, fighting a fighter from another network, fighting a fighter that's not on the same promotional outfit as you. Like, you're putting all of these obstacles in the way when there are clearly much more easier fights that can be made. And my thing is, why are you trying to face Sergey Kovalev? Even in like Dmitry Bivol's case, Dmitry Bivol, who is the current champion at 175, say that he'll come down to 168 to meet Canelo Alvarez. They fight on the same network. They fight under almost not, Dmitry Bivol's not a golden boy fighter, but he's a matchroom fighter. So that means they're on the same networks. Business can easily be done. Why isn't Dmitry Bivol being talked about for Canelo Alvarez? That's a damn good fight. But instead, he'd rather jump through hurdle after hurdle and go after Sergey Kovalev. And don't get me wrong, it's not the worst fight in the world. I just think it's not warranted when Canelo Alvarez got so much smoke right there in front of him. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is, though. But the IBF, once again, they're threatening to strip Canelo Alvarez. And they're also saying that if they strip Canelo Alvarez, then, of course, the opportunity then goes to Gennady Golovkin if he would like to face Sergey Derevyanchenko for the IBF title. This is basically a redo of about, a year ago or so when Gennady Golovkin vacated his IBF title to when he was scheduled to face Sergey Derevyanchenko back then, and instead Sergey Derevyanchenko went and faced Daniel Jacobs, in which Daniel Jacobs beat him. So, Gennady Golovkin didn't run towards a fight with Sergey Derevyanchenko then, and I don't think Gennady Golovkin gonna run towards it now. You know what I mean? Though I would like to see that if Canelo Alvarez chooses not to fight that's mandatory, I would love to see Gennady Golovkin then go after that title, because that would then keep Undisputed alive. And then maybe Canelo, or I don't know, Gennady Golovkin can go after Demetrius Andrade and get that last remaining piece. I just don't know. The fact of the matter is, I'm with Canelo when he says that he wants Gennady Golovkin to bring something into this fight. I agree with Canelo. I agree that I would love to see Gennady Golovkin bring a belt, whether it's the IBF or the WBO, into their fight. And it seems as if at that point, Gennady Golovkin would have earned this third fight. So I understand how that's going down. But this is interesting, man. Now, also keep in mind, fight fans, that if Canelo Alvarez chooses to face Demetrius Andrade for that last remaining title, that, of course, unifications trump mandatories. So if he was to go after the WBO title, then Canelo Alvarez will keep his IBF title, and he will be going for total undisputed. This goes to show you how much undisputed really means to Canelo Alvarez. It don't mean jack crap. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean nothing to Canelo Alvarez, because the opportunity is right there to be in the history books, undisputed middleweight champion, and he is shutting that down for a Sergey Kovalev. You know what I mean? He's ignoring the IBF to defend his IBF belt for a Sergey Kovalev. And I'm just like, it's all about the money when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. It's all about the money. Now, DAZN, like I said before, they want the Gennady Golovkin fight. It's no secret. They cleared for him to face either Gennady Golovkin or either Sergey Kovalev. They cool with either or, but they are trying to get a return on their investment in Canelo Alvarez. We all see that. We all know that. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, man. It's just, to me, I would rather see Canelo pursue the undisputed route right now. And with the IBF threatening to strip him, that'll be one less title around Canelo Alvarez's waist. I don't see Gennady Golovkin stepping up to face Sergey Derevyachenko for the IBF belt. Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez both believe at this moment in time that they are bigger than belts. I mean, it's just the truth of the matter. When undisputed doesn't mean anything to neither one of these fighters, where a third fight for Gennady Golovkin takes precedence over undisputed, and for Canelo Alvarez, well, he's just out to prove a big dog. Gennady Golovkin, you on my time. I don't care what DAZN say. I don't care what John Skipper say. You on my time. And that's his whole point. You want to run around the world and tell everybody I'm a cheater. I use PEDs and all that. So guess what, man? I'm not giving you no shot no time soon. And yeah, you coming to my venue. Like, it's all just ego shit right now between these two. You know what I mean? And so if they want to be that way, fine. But don't let the undisputed get caught up in all of y'all crap because y'all want to have a pissing contest. You know, Gennady Golovkin's so fixated on the third fight where he can't do nothing else. You know what I mean? And Canelo Alvarez, I'm big. It's just stupid. And now undisputed middleweight championship keep our third eye on this IBF situation when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. You know, I always feared that the IBF would tell Canelo that he couldn't rehydrate more than 10 pounds in this next. Yeah, man, so we back, but I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, fight fans. I apologize for the technical difficulties, man. YouTube be on it. I think because I was just riding past the Pentagon, that had something to do with it. But we're gonna shut it down here. Y'all got the gist of the video, man, and y'all got the points that I was trying to make. So y'all go ahead and go check me on out a little later on. Shout out to my homie P Newell. P Newell, I got that question you asked me, homie. You left that comment, and you said that when is the next time we going live? It'll definitely be Wednesday night. Wednesday and Sunday nights, we definitely on live every week. But if we don't make those shows, then of course we'll do impromptu shows. But for sure, Wednesday night, for sure. And who knows, something impromptu may happen before then. But we'll see. But y'all have a blessed day. Stay sucking stress-free. Y'all know what it is. You know, we getting through this week. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all keep on grinding and keep on shining out there, all right? To the next one. Peace out.